So what have I managed to do this week? Well, so far I've completely linked up my initial starting basic gameplay. So I have used the timeline, although I will be using it a little bit more to do a couple of extra bits in it. But at the moment it's very simple. It really just has 2 tracks. In fact, that one could go away. It has a track that plays the introduction video and has a small delay on it, so it doesn't start until the scene's fully loaded. And then it activates the quiz element that appears on the user's tablet system. So the rest of the gameplay is mainly handled by a couple of scripts. So I've got a quiz script that manages the quiz interaction. That also shows and hides shows the other videos, and then I've got another script that then hides the videos as they complete, so they don't end up layered one on top of the other. So let's give you a little demo. There are quite a few videos in this. What I've done is I did not have time and ability to record all the green screen videos, so I've recorded extremely rough and not fully scripted videos, just so I had some placeholder content to put in here. So what you will see is not how it will be. Oh, hello, over here. I'm so glad you've turned up. I'm Hallie. So after that standard video introduction, everything kind of stops. There will be, I'm going to edit the script so that it makes a lot more sense. So the script at the end there will be how to use the tablet that you've got. So then you'll activate the tablet and the questions will be on the tablet. So here are the questions. So we've got a scale used to measure the weight of different substances, a scale used to measure the temperature of liquids, and a scale used to measure the acidity or alkalinity of a solution. Now what you get on here at the moment, I need to edit the feedback, but the bulk of the feedback comes from the videos that will appear on the screen, with just like a kind of, it will be just a basic kind of, correct, incorrect type of feedback on here when I've edited. So if we start by going, okay, so it's used to measure the acidity or alkalinity. The pH scale measures sample the acidity or alkalinity of a solution. Acidity is a measure of the concentration of. So when that's finished, you then click continue, and it moves on to the next question. So we can try and get these all right, shall we? So we've got 7 is considered neutral. A pH of 7 is considered to be neutral. The scale starts at 0 and goes up to a value of 14. Values of less than 7 are acidic, while those greater than 7 are alkaline. So, and then on the final question, so I think lemon juice is more acidic than soap. Remember that pH values below 7 are acidic, and those above 7 are alkaline. So when you click continue here, there is actually 2 different potential endings. So if you've got all of them correct, you get a slightly different feedback than if you've got 1 or more incorrect. You really know your stuff. Okay, let's move on. But if you need a refresher at any point, you can use the tablet to ask me some questions. So at that point, this scene will be over. So there'll be like a transition to the next scene at that point. So there's a few improvements I'm going to be making. First of all, obviously, I'm going to re-record the videos because those are terrible. I'm going to work on the script as well so that it sounds a bit more gamey. And I might do some, not just video on there, but I might do some little info graphics, animation type things as well. I can do that. The other thing that I'm going to do is perhaps do some basic stuff just to make the environment feel a bit more lively. So I'll probably have it so that these drop down, but I'll add them to the timeline so that they come down a little bit later during that intro video where it sort of makes more sense. I'm also going to get rid of like the flask and stuff that aren't necessary. The other thing I need to do is add some captions to the videos. So once the scripts are done and the videos are ready, I'll create the captions. And then there's a caption extension that I've installed, an asset that is freely available, and it's specifically designed for making kind of VR stuff more accessible. So it includes a kind of caption ability, so you can put captions in the world space so that they are sort of tied to the character that they're coming from as well, which is quite nice. So I think those are the kind of next steps, really. Get the script nailed down, make the videos so that it all kind of seems to flow together, and then do a few more things that make this scene just feel a bit more alive. I feel like it feels a little bit bland at the moment. I think this desk really has helped, but I still feel like there's something kind of missing. I do have a couple of assets that might help, actually, because I think it's missing that bit of extra sort of feel. It's quite hard to explain, but it's the difference between something that's just a bit kind of okay and something that feels great to be in. That's what I'm after. So yeah, that's for next week. I think that'll do for now. I feel like I've done quite a lot today. Anyway,